Time now for Media Watch, a look at what's been making news in the Chinese media. Hong Kong police say they've arrested 2 men in connection with an acid attack that injured 6 people last month. The pair, aged 18 and 23, were taken into custody for questioning about the attack, which involved corrosive fluid being thrown from a building in the Causeway Bay shopping area and left a man and 5 women injured. Now, the younger of the men was released on bail last week, while the other is still being held. Police are offering rewards totalling $220,000 for information leading to arrests in recent acid attacks in 5 areas of Hong Kong. Anyone convicted of throwing corrosive fluid could face life imprisonment. The ruins of Yuan are set to mark the 150th anniversary of the invasion by Anglo-French Allied troops in 1860. Leaders of the UK and France will be invited to attend a commemoration ceremony in October this year, following a series of events. Also called the Old Summer Palace, Yuan was a complex of palaces and gardens where the emperors of the Qing dynasty resided. But the invitation of the French and the British has drawn some ironic support online. 60% of people polled on ifeng.com said they should be invited so they could rethink history. 10% said the so-called robbers shouldn't be invited, while the rest said too much was being made of the event. Medics at a hospital in Neijiang in Sichuan province have come under fire after declaring the victim of a traffic accident dead and sending the man's body to a funeral home while his heart was still beating. 46-year-old construction worker Zhang Homing eventually died an hour after relatives discovered the error at the funeral home. Zhang was pronounced dead after his motorcycle collided with a bus as he returned home from work. The deputy chief of the city's health bureau admitted negligence on the part of the on-duty medical staff at the hospital, and the Bureau is currently negotiating a compensation settlement with Zhang's family. Now, amazingly, we have another mournful mix-up also from Sichuan province. 2 brothers there found out that the body of the man they buried as their father was not, in fact, their dad. An elderly man was killed in a traffic accident in Dazhou towards the end of last year. Liu Zishuang and his brother identified the body as that of their missing father. Police took a blood sample before handing the body over to the brothers, as well as $3,000 in compensation. The brothers cremated the body the next day, but another 3 days later, another family claimed the body. The DNA test results established that he was their father and not the father of the brothers, who have also been asked to return the compensation they received. Now, for those who like to spice things up by sending lewd text messages, be careful or your short message service may be suspended. China Mobile, the country's largest cell phone operator, is working with the country's Public Security Administration to crack down on unlawful texting activities, including racketeering, sending lewd content and smishing, that's phishing, by text. The Nanfang Daily reports that sending just one unlawful text message will result in a texting ban. In order to get the service back, the texter has to submit a written promise to public security authorities not to send unlawful messages in the future. And the Xining Evening News reports that a man from Xining, the capital of Qinghai province, had to be hospitalised after he played computer games for 4 days straight without sleeping. Doctors said the businessman's blindness was only temporary. Mr. Xu spent the 4 days and nights in a cyber cafe after a quarrel with his wife and continued playing until he complained that he could no longer see. And they say that love is blind. Now, that's all for today's Media Watch. In fact, that's all for now from the team here at BON News. Thanks for watching. See you next time.